Are you ready to attract large sums of money? Because if so, I have the perfect money technique for you to utilize to start to attract more money into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and if you do this one thing, you're going to watch your bank account start to grow. Let's dive right into this video. So think of your mind just like an empty cup. You can put anything that you want inside this cup. You could put coffee in it, water in it, you could put gasoline in it, you could put anything you want technically inside this cup. And you're the one that gets to decide what you put into it and ultimately what you put into your body. So think of your mind the same way. You could put anything you want in here. We now know from neuroscience that you actually fire and wire the neural connections in your mind that ultimately create your life. Based off of your dominant unconscious thoughts, your subconscious emotions, and your subconscious beliefs, you literally build this little network of nerves that build the actual synaptic connections in your brain. It literally wires into your brain, and then just as sure as the night comes, your brain will create exactly the way that it's wired. Just like you can flip a switch and make the lights come on with absolute certainty, you can actually wire your mind and with absolute certainty make your mind create the life that you want. This is what's so crazy. Psychologists say 95% of our life is subconscious. So 95% of our life is below conscious. Sub means below. So your financial life is unconsciously created by the way your mind is wired. That's why people that come from rich families tend to always multi-generation wealth. Why? From the time they're very little, their brain, starting with their mirror neurons, which are neurons in your brain that simply respond to the people and the environment around you, starting there, and then the actual neural networks in your brain, from a very young age, have been programmed to have a positive relationship with prosperity. It's conditioned into the brain. Now, the crazy thing is society has programmed us negatively. It's programmed to believe us that we aren't smart enough to get rich, that the rich people have all the money, that they set the system up and we don't know how to get it. We're programmed to believe that we are a certain amount of average income earners. Generally, by the time you're 30, you've pretty much set a paradigm for what you believe that you can financially earn per year. Well, the crazy thing is, due to neuroplasticity, we know you can totally reprogram and rewire that. So it's all about the messages that you're sending to your brain. And when I learned all this, I was like, okay, why don't I just study all this stuff about neuroscience and build a machine to reprogram my brain for me? If 95% of everything in my life, my financial life, all the money that I earn, all the people and situations and prosperity I attract into my life or don't, is based off of the way my brain's been programmed, why don't I take it back from society and consciously use my free will to make my brain into a magnet for money, to literally train my brain to create wealth for me? So I created the second mind for myself. And that became my programming system to condition my brain for prosperity. And I literally, just like you can drag a software file on your computer into the garbage can and delete all the files you don't want, I deleted all the belief files, emotional files, and memory files in my mind of financial fear, lack, scarcity, believing I can't earn money, being afraid to receive it, thinking that I can only earn so much. And I re-downloaded new software and my life changed forever. It took me only about 24 months to have $1 million income, and my YouTube channel started going viral and my life started changing. And everything I was reading and learning, maybe you've even heard that you can rewire your mind before. I was once in your shoes. And I was like, well, I'm going to create a machine to literally reprogram my mind for me using neuroplasticity. And everything that I studied, I found out it was true. And so right there down below, you can use actually the second mind for free. Over 250,000 people from all over the world have used it. It's pinned to the comments. It's right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. And you can do a free demo to use this to make your mind a money printing machine. Like, that's the difference. People with wealth, rich people actually view themselves, and their brain has been conditioned to believe it's a money-making machine. And you can literally drag all the files, all the beliefs, all the things that you were told about money or thinking you can't earn it or whatever it might be, you can drag those into your mental trash can and delete those from your cells using neuroplasticity. That's the coolest thing we know now. The brain is plastic. Neuro, meaning brain, plasticity, meaning it's elastic, it's changeable, it's moldable. You can rewire and reprogram it. Why not program your brain to attract money? Sometimes people think this is silly, so they're just like, oh no, I just believe in hard work alone. Why is it then so many people work really hard and they don't ever get ahead financially? In fact, most people work really hard. You actually end up finding out that the richest people don't work hard for money at all. They have a totally different mental, emotional, and actual business system than 99% of people. So start with retraining and reprogramming your mind and start to make your mind a money printing machine. Start to train it to believe that you are good enough, smart enough, that you have prosperity, that God blesses your life with financial abundance. So right there down below is thesecondmind.com. It's pinned to the comments. Go ahead and use a free demo for that right there down below. And remember this, brainwash yourself before the world brainwashes you. You have the ability at any moment to say, that's not part of my belief system. You have a circumstance or situation that you attract that isn't what you want. Maybe you thought you were going to get your first sale in real estate and then the deal fell through, or you thought you were going to get a raise and then someone else got it, or you just got fired, or the money's dried up, or you're looking at your bank account and it hasn't changed yet and this voice comes into your head and says, it's impossible. This is when you take a deep breath, you use your conscious free will, you exercise your conscious free will, and you say to yourself, that's not part of my belief system. That's not part of my belief system. Comment that down below, that's not part of my belief system. You start to take conscious control to recognize you can go like this. You can stop somebody else's crap or society's crap from getting in your cup. You put your hand over it. Similarly, you can put your conscious mind in a place of awareness where you can reject negative prosperity ideas. You can reject the lack and limitation. And you can actually put what you want in this cup. So right there down below is thesecondmind.com. Rewire and retrain yourself for a life of prosperity. In the comments right there down below, it's thesecondmind.com right there down below. And remember, you live in a friendly universe. You live in a friendly universe. So take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath, go. Take a deep breath in and out. And say, I am worthy of what I want. I am good enough. I am smart enough. I will figure it all out. I am worthy of what I want. I am good enough. I am smart enough. I will figure it all out. So comment down below, I'm worthy of what I want. Comment down below, I'm worthy of what I want. And hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there on the side. Bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. Remember, any of the ideas, anything you've been told by parents, guardians, students, when you were a kid, the other teachers, the media, the news, your old boss, the foster parent, whatever they've told you, you can press delete on that. Because ultimately you have the free will, you have dominion over your mind, and you can put whatever you want into your subconscious mind, just like you can put whatever you want into this cup. So remember, life is beautiful. Great things are on the way. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there on the side. Bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. Even if you subscribe, just double check you hit the bell notification. And then right there down below is thesecondmind.com. I will talk to you soon.